Pisces. I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your August money tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at your skills, your passions, where you have been underutilizing them, or possibly where is it that you can step it up in meeting people or opportunities that could present themselves during the month of August. This is a really good way to figure out if you can maybe save money and not have to have so much money outgoing and therefore putting more money into your bank account. So Pisces, we're going to get right into it. I have been telling all the other signs that August is a huge month astrologically. Take a look at the description box below. I have highlighted all those important astrological events. We will have Mercury retrograde this month in Virgo and in Leo. We will also have a Leo new moon, an Aquarius full moon. And we have lots of squares and conjunctions. So there could be a lot of tumultuous times here. I think many of us have started to feel the buildup after that second Capricorn full moon. So do know that it continues into August. So if you haven't already subscribed to Scorpio Soul Time, I would love if you would. All right, Pisces, let's get into it. Let's look at your passions. Start off with the Seven of Wands, as well as the Emperor in the upright, Aries energy there, and the Five of Cups. Let's look at your skills. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Three of Cups also in the reverse. Ace of Swords also in the reverse. So definitely somewhere there with your skills, you haven't been utilizing them to your potential, Pisces. This is the energy of how to combine your passions and your skills to your advantage. This theme of working with people has become definitely a big thing, but maybe some of you all need to leave a partner or leave someone who is not necessarily for your highest good, and then how to move forward. The Empress card, possibly building your own dream here. This could be starting your own business. This could be capitalizing on some type of project that you've been trying to birth into reality there. So we will get into that as we move through here, but let's go ahead and pull a card representing the energy you moved out of July with. Spirit, if you can send my Pisceans a card. That one's balancing on my hand, so I'm going to take that. All right, Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you all Pisceans, this has been, or July was a month of figuring out where it is that you can use your money in a more emotionally connective way. This could be maybe giving to a family member, or possibly you have been trying to grow a business that helps others. There's something kind of like nurturing about the Queen of Pentacles, but with it in reverse. Maybe you needed money for your child, or for your child's going off to college and you haven't had the money to drum up in order to pay tuition, or it feels like something here where it deals with maybe your family members or something that's more of an emotional level. You didn't feel like you had all of the resources that you would have liked back in July. Do know that this is the energy that you bring into the month of August. I do think that a little bit of this disappointment could continue just because we have this month of so many ups and downs with the astrology. And I could already see here with that Five of Cups, it still seems like some of that lingering disappointment could remain in the month. But I will tell you that you have a lot of positive cards here with that Empress card, with the Emperor and the Lover. So I definitely think that there is some opportunity that could come up during this month that you weren't even thinking about or wasn't on your radar during the month of August. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull an overarching theme card. Spirit, if you can send Pisces a overarching theme card representing the energy. And there you go. Well, you have Love Begins. So Love Begins. I love this for you all because I do feel like a partnership is definitely needed. I was telling two or three of the other signs when they got all of these, there's been this constant theme of partnerships, working with others, working with possibly your spouse or your partner, working with a business partner. You all got the Lovers card here. You have the Three of Cups here. So group dynamics is going to be huge. And I do think that this is also because the Aquarius full moon that occurs on August 19th is going to be this opportunity to really connect with people and figure out who is with you and who is not. And I feel like this Love Begins is saying to you during this time, Pisces, even if you don't have all the people in your tribe that you have counted on in the past, and maybe now you've moved on, they've moved on, just know that this opportunity still exists. You may have to meet new people. You may have to get out there and network in order to find these really key connections that lead to prosperity and money abundance in the future. So I really like that for you, Pisces, especially after I was looking here of your passions. And there's some of you who have been working way too hard. And this Emperor card to me is representing an energy of you have really been busting your hump. And I do think that during August, we have that Leo new moon on the 4th, Venus enters Virgo also on the 4th, and then we have Mercury retrograding on the 5th, and then it actually moves into Leo retrograding on the 14th. So the first half of the month, you will have some type of project that you are just trying to get out or you've been trying to work on, but there's something in you, Pisces, that's really like, okay, you know what, I have to start something new, or I haven't been able to start something new, or someone around you, this could be a boss, hasn't either let you, meaning like you haven't had the opportunity. You've just been disappointed that you haven't been able to pull out this Emperor energy. And I do think during the month of August, once you realize that, I think you're going to be able to level up on your own. And when I say that, I mean, I think that you're going to be able to either pull together with like your tribe, some friends, and even if you can't, this is going to be the month that you realize what you need to do for the future. And I do think that that is huge because your skills here, look at that, 7 and 3 of Cups both in reverse. That's already showing me that you and your tribe have been trying to get something out. You've been having so many ideas, but you can't seem to either settle on one, or some type of group dynamic possibly isn't working at work or with some friendships. And this Ace of Swords also in reverse is signifying you all are underutilizing some type of communication effort. And during Mercury retrograde, this is going to be a little more difficult because you don't have Mercury moving at its full speed in order to get these conversations going. But I do think, Pisces, that if you can just stay positive throughout this month, lean on the people that you really depend on. Remember that Love Begins and this Lovers card is showing you either you're moving away from some toxic people, or maybe you are trying to connect with a new tribe of people. I do think that this is going to be a month of not necessarily acting, but more strategizing on how to find the right people. Maybe you're getting on LinkedIn and you're connecting with some new folks. Maybe you need to leave this job and find a whole new tribe of people. I do feel like with the Lovers in reverse, it is suggesting that maybe the people you've been surrounding yourself with aren't for your highest good. And I do think that by time you realize this, Pisces, by time you get to the end of the month, when we have that Aquarius full moon on the 19th, the sun enters Virgo on the 22nd, you all are going to start realizing there's some type of it feels like you all have been either hiding or keeping to yourself about a secret hobby you all have, a project you all have, something you all have been keeping under wraps could come out in September. I do think that once we have Venus entering Libra on the 29th and then Mercury retrograde ends on the 28th, I do think that this is going to become easier for you and you won't have to stress about where am I going to make more money or how am I going to find these resources. I think they will come, but I do think this is going to be like a delicate balancing act throughout the month. I think it's going to be like you working with your partner or some group of friends, but also you being able to come to the realization some of this you have to do on your own. Some of this you just have to realize, okay, maybe this isn't the month that this all fruitions, but this is a month I strategize for the fall. So I do think the fall, September, October, November, huge months in the astrology astrology. And August is this month where you start seeing the tide shift. And so I do think that August, since Mercury is retrograde, is not necessarily initiating, but it's more strategizing for the fall. So I hope this was helpful for you, Pisces. Take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this video series. If you haven't subscribed, I would love if you would. All right, Pisces, have a great August, and I'll talk to you later.